Here again in front of you. How many of you were here last year at this event? Lots of you. Okay. I just want to say that I joined the chamber 10 years ago, and Tom just mentioned Dana Ness. Dana, where are you? Dana was assigned as my ambassador when I joined to make sure I got connected with people every time I went to an event. Oh, she'll walk you around and introduce you to all the people you need to know. So Dana, that worked really well. And thank you very much. So in 10 years, a lot of things have happened in the chamber. A lot of us who've been members have seen ups and downs. Most of us have seen our businesses grow, but we've seen a lot of challenges that the chamber's gone through. And I've got to say, our staff, led by Pam, our CEO, and a great board that we've had this last year, actually in the last 2 years, we have really turned a lot of corners. And I am honored to tell you that we rolled into 2018 debt-free. We have a new brand that some of you already, if you already read the annual report, you see that. And so David Reeser, where's David? David led our committee on rebranding and spent a good amount of time this year working with the people on the committee, and a lot of you in the audience that got reached out to through surveys, and a lot of key opinion leaders that they talked to try to figure out what was the best path forward for the West Chamber to become branded the best we could be as a regional chamber. And so that's the result you're seeing now of all that hard work that our committee did. So thanks, David, and you and your committee. Also, I want to thank the people who served on our governance committee, Liz, and a bunch of people on the board that worked hard on that. We revised our internal documents, just a lot of internal boring stuff that really does matter. If you're going to have an organization that fires on all cylinders, you want everything working properly. So we brought everything up to date. So a lot of hard work that was done this last year, and Pam and her team did a great job. Our financials were really strong at the end of the year. So I am proud to stand here and tell you that we're handing off the chamber in the best shape it's been in over 10 years. And those of us on the board are just volunteers. We're just here to kind of oversee what goes on and give the benefit of whatever wisdom we have. And Pam and her team is really the ones that got all the work done. And so kudos to Pam, to you and your staff for a fantastic job that you've done over the last 2 years, really 2.5 years, to get us to where we are now. And so I'm just really thrilled to think about where we're going to go from here. And I also want to thank my wife, Michelle, who's been with me for 42.5 of those years. Only 10 years with the chamber, but a lot of times it was late nights and all kinds of times we were at meetings, and so she's sitting here nodding. Remember all those times I had to be gone. So anyway, I'm thrilled to turn over the reins now to Darryl Hudspeth, our incoming chairman. Thank you very much.